This is the good, the bad, and a brand new segment called Meh, and my overall thoughts on the third Raw on Netflix. Let's start off with the good with number 1, WrestleMania rematch. The WrestleMania rematch between Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins didn't disappoint, with the two going back and forth. It actually had a clean finish. It ended in a roll-up, but I'm glad there was no shenanigans involved. Number 2. Sami and KO promo. Sami declared his entry for the Royal Rumble with a fiery promo. But then, Kevin Owens interrupts, and to my surprise, hypes up Sami by saying the two of them will have their long-awaited WrestleMania match against one another. But first, he needs to win at the Royal Rumble. I wasn't expecting this segment, but I'll gladly take it. Number 3. Saturday night's main event actually has a card. With Rhea vs. Nia being announced for the event, the Saturday night's main event card arguably looks better than the Rumbles. I'm lying, but it still looks good though. Speaking of the Rumble, number 4. The Women's Royal Rumble actually has entrants. It only has 2, but it's more than they had last week, so there's that. And number 5. Penta vs. Pete Dunne. The match between Pete Dunne and Penta was really good. As good as you were expecting it to be. Penta over the last 2 weeks has really won me over, and I'm excited for what lies ahead of her. Now let's move on to the brand new segment. Meh. Number 1. Gunther vs. Jay opener. It was a solid promo with a predictable brawl after. I personally could have done without this. Last week's was done way better. Number 2. Look at EO, man, so inspirational. The match between Damage Control and Pure Fusion Collector was pretty mid, but at least EO looked good. And that's what truly matters. Now, let's move on to the bad. Number 1. Rhea gets beat up backstage again. How many times are you gonna run with this angle? She gets beat up backstage, comes back, confronts the person who attacked her, challenges them to a match. It's done over and over and over again, and it's really become tiring. There has to be another way to go about it. Number 2. New Day loses? How does Kofi lose in his first match since turning heel? I know Ray just lost on last week's SmackDown, and they want to give him his win back, but man, Ray isn't impacted by losses anymore. He could have took another. But hey, at least JBL was funny on commentary. Number 3. Did the LWO have to get backed up? Even though they weren't involved in the match, they still found a way to take it out. Truly generational. Keep it up, guys. And number 4. No women's IC champ? You're telling me the inaugural women's IC champ that won it last week can only get a vignette on a 2.5-hour show? Okay. Overall, it was an okay show. Not bad, but nothing crazy. Kind of like a rinse and repeat type of episode. You can skip this one and nothing of value is really lost, besides a segment or two. So with Saturday night's main event and the Rumble coming up, expect it to start picking up for WrestleMania season. But hey, those are my thoughts on Raw. Let me know yours in the comments below. Now you're down there, don't forget to like and subscribe. This is Eli signing out. See ya.